Hello everyone and welcome to video class script number 2, in which I will be talking about some suggested answers for the suggested activities, okay? Right, this video class will be a bit different because I feel it's important at this stage that I will be speaking a little bit of Portuguese to make sure you understand my explanations, okay? Again, we will carry on speaking 100% English in our groups, our conversation groups in WhatsApp, as well as in the live sessions. But for the video classes, I will be speaking both. I will be speaking English and I will be speaking Portuguese to make sure you understand the explanations. Okay? Good. So I will start now just sharing my screen with you so you can see the script. Here we are, the script number 2. And the first question is hashtag P2-1. When was the last time you felt you had achieved something? Then it carries on. What did you achieve and how did you feel? Okay, this is a tricky question. I don't know if you have realized how tricky it is. And I will explain to you why I'm saying this is tricky. First, I will speak in English and then I will speak in Portuguese, okay? So, when was the last time you felt you had achieved something? Okay, to start off, I would say that this is a question that is asking something of the past, something that has already happened in the past, in some time in the past. So, when was the last time? I'm indicating with this question the precise time, but not necessarily the calendar time. It was on March 21st. Not like this. I'm actually suggesting the situation. What was the situation like? What was the last time situation that you felt, okay, feeling, you felt you had achieved something. Now, the tricky part is in this. You felt you had achieved something. Why? Because it kind of gives the idea that you didn't achieve. You just felt you had achieved. You see, that's why it's tricky. I know that most of you have answered it as if I had asked. When was the last time you felt you achieved something? It's almost the same, but it's not quite the same. Because when I ask, when was the last time you felt you had achieved something? Again, it gives that connotation that you didn't really achieve. You just felt you had achieved something. Is that clear? Okay. If it's not, it will become more clear when I speak in Portuguese. But to start off, I will answer the first question, and I would recommend you, when you are presented with a question, that you simply repeat the structure, the verbal structure of the question. So your answer will be kind of copying the structure, but of course you need to make some changes. So I would answer like this. The last time I felt I had achieved something was when I went to England by myself, because I felt, oh, sorry, that goes into the third question. Let's forget about it. So the last time I felt I had achieved something, it was, or was, when I went to England by myself, or when I left my work and decided to move to get married, or whatever is your answer, okay? So, very important and very simple as well. Just copy the same structure. Now, the reason I'm saying there is a difference between the question when it says, when was the last time you felt you achieved something? It's because when you say that, you are completely 100% sure that you have achieved. Now, when I ask, when was the last time you felt you had achieved something, it gives a little doubt. You're not sure, the questioner is not sure if you have really achieved or not. Okay? It will not change. The answer will be, again, pretty much the same. Like last time I felt I had achieved something was last summer when I won the championship. When I looked after my grandmother for some time, I felt I had achieved something. I felt I had achieved more patience. I felt I had achieved more, whatever quality you feel you have achieved, right? Now, the reason why I say that is because sometimes you are not, the question suggests that you maybe didn't achieve it. You just felt you had achieved. You see, it's a subtle difference. Okay, what did you achieve? I won the championship. I went to live, I moved from my parents' house and I went to live by myself. So that's what you have achieved, right? And how did you feel? I felt really great about myself. I felt really positive and I felt really confident or whatever. So there are many ways you could answer that, and you could answer them, the three questions, in a long sentence, like a small text, or you could tackle each sentence by itself. Ok? Now, Portuguese version. Então, aqui a gente está indicando, perguntando, quando foi a última vez, né, que você sentiu que você havia alcançado algo. Então, por isso que eu falei que há uma diferença entre você dizer esse you had achieved do que eu perguntar when was the last time you felt you achieved something. Quando eu coloco had achieved, you felt you had achieved something, dá uma pequena margem para dúvida que você só achou que tinha alcançado alguma coisa, conquistado alguma coisa, mas na verdade você não alcançou. Tá? Dá essa sutil margem para dúvida. Não vai mudar muito na resposta, porque você pode simplesmente dizer que você sentiu que alcançou alguma coisa. Né? You felt you had achieved something. Mas, de novo, dá a conotação que você não conseguiu. I felt I had achieved, I felt I had won the championship, but in the last minute we didn't, por exemplo. Eu pensei que eu tinha conseguido, que eu tinha ganhado o campeonato, mas no último instante não ganhamos. Tá? Daria essa conotação. Nesse caso, eu vou aceitar as duas coisas. Algo que você sentiu que realmente você alcançou, ou algo que você sentiu que havia alcançado, mas na verdade não alcançou. Porque aí as perguntas que seguem reforçam que você de fato alcançou algo. Por isso, eu vou dar um desconto nessa pergunta, que ela realmente tinha esse elemento meio de pegadinha. What did you achieve? O que você alcançou? Né? Simple past. I won the championship. Então, né, auxiliar did, que é uma auxiliar que a gente usa no passado, e aí você, claro, você transforma o verbo e coloca o verbo na sua forma de passado, do simple past. I won the championship. I traveled to England by myself. I moved from my parents' house. Sempre no passado, tá? De novo, esse when, embora ele dê a conotação de data também, eu não estou perguntando aqui especificamente a data do calendário. Eu estou perguntando qual foi a situação, né? When was the last time? Então, embora também possa sugerir, it was on November 13th. Tá? Você também poderia responder dessa forma. Foi no 13 de novembro que eu parará. Tá? Mas também dá a conotação de uma situação que você queira descrever. How did you feel? De novo. What did you achieve? How did you feel? Então, I felt, passado. I felt really great. I felt really positive. I felt really thrilled. I felt amazing about myself, and so on and so forth. Tá bom? Okay, let's go back to carry on. Sorry, not go back. Let's carry on to hashtag P-2. How confident are you? Boa, né? Do you feel confident recording yourself in front of the camera? What makes you feel like that? What could help you to improve? Okay, so these three questions are quite, they suggest that we could speak quite a lot about it. So, do you feel confident recording yourself in front of the camera? It's a simple question, and the answer is either yes or no. Yes, I do feel confident recording myself in front of the camera. Or no, I don't feel confident recording myself in front of the camera. Now, pay attention. There are some transformations, some changes that we have to do when we answer the question. So, do you feel confident recording yourself? Yes. So you becomes I. Yes, I do feel confident recording myself in front of the camera. Now the negative. No, I don't feel confident recording myself in front of the camera. Okay? So, simple question. Do you feel yes or no? That's it. What makes you feel like that? What makes you feel like that? Okay, what is the reason? Why? I could have said, why do you feel like that? But instead, I used what makes you, what element makes you feel like that? If you are confident, if you're not confident. Okay, suppose I said, I'm not confident. So what makes me feel like that? Well, when I was young, I got lost on the streets of New York and I got really traumatized. I got scared. So I lack confidence. So I just described one of your answers, by the way. I just described a little bit of what happened. Now, suppose I do feel confident. So what makes you feel like that? Well, I have studied how to be an actor, or I have done theater classes, and I feel confident with myself in front of the camera. You can say, I'm a very talkative person, and I like to expose myself. So I'm giving you the reasons, some suggested reasons, ideas that you could say, what makes you feel like that? Again, I could have said, why do you feel like that? Because I am an actor. I'm a professional actor. Because I have, because I know the group and this is a very friendly group. Or because I like to expose myself or whatever. Okay? Whatever reason makes you feel confident or not confident. And the third part is what could help you to improve? Again, what could? So this is idea. This could gives an idea of future because I could have said what can help you to improve, but it sounds better if you would say what could help you to improve. What could help you to improve? It's like some possibilities. What could help you to become a better actor? Well, I could take acting classes. I could take theater classes. I could find a personal coach. I could move to a more friendly neighborhood. I don't know, whatever you come up with, something that could help you to improve. Ok? Portuguese version. Então, essa pergunta em três partes, né? A primeira parte é muito simples porque é uma pergunta, requer uma resposta de sim ou não. Percebe? Porque quando a gente usa o que a gente chama de WH, question words, o que seriam isso? Todas as perguntas que começam com who, what, why, when, which, how, também, embora não comece com WH, também é considerado uma WH question, elas dão a ideia de uma resposta mais descritiva. Não, quando você usa o do, or does, or did, já são auxiliares que requerem uma resposta de sim ou não. Do you feel like this or do you feel like that? Do you feel confident in recording yourself in front of the camera? Duas possibilidades. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Poderia dizer more or less. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Mas percebe? É um ou sim, é um ou outro. Agora, o que não acontece com os question words? Question words, no caso do WH, question words. What makes you feel like that? O que faz você se sentir como isso, dessa forma? Como eu expliquei há pouco, eu poderia ter perguntado também por que você se sente assim. Why do you feel like that? Mas eu quis usar uma outra forma, usando o what. What makes you feel like that? Perguntando o quê? Qual que é o elemento que te faz sentir dessa forma? Ou confiante, com confiança em frente à câmera, ou não. What makes you feel like that? E quando essa pergunta é feita com WH, ela é mais descritiva. Então aí eu poderia contar uma historinha. Supor que eu não fique confortável em frente às câmeras, não me sinta confiante em frente às câmeras. Então eu vou falar assim: When I was... Eu já vou contar uma historinha. When I was in America, when I was playing football, I saw somebody having an interview and I didn't like the journalist. Sei lá, qualquer razão que você tenha para não se sentir ou para se sentir. Por exemplo, I have studied in a theater class, in a theater school. Eu estudei aulas de teatro. Eu tive aulas de teatro. Então, por isso, that's why, and that makes me feel confident. Né? That makes me feel confident. Or that makes me feel not confident. Tá? Depende da sua resposta. What could help you to improve? O que poderia te ajudar para melhorar essa situação? Bom, claro que ela dá uma ideia de que você não se sente. Ela implica um pouco, já dá uma conotação de que você não se sente confiante. O que poderia ajudar? Porque se você já se sente confiante, você já está confiante. Não tem como ajudar a melhorar a situação. Mesmo assim, você poderia falar: I feel confident. Do you feel confident? Yes, I do feel confident. What makes you? Because I have had theater classes. I have studied acting. Okay, for example. But I think I could learn more. Or, entende? Que você ainda pode melhorar. Não é que você chegou no patamar que está confiante, não tem mais o que aprender. Então, mesmo quando você disser que sim, você se sente confiante, você ainda pode responder essa pergunta. Nesse caso aqui, ela dá mais a conotação de que você não se sente confiante. Então, o que pode te ajudar? What could help you to improve? De novo, o segredo da resposta está na pergunta. I could take acting classes. I could record myself more often. I could ask Tiagi to help me. Aí é contigo, ok? Let's go to number 3. P2-3. Have you ever spoken in public? To how many people and how did you feel? Olha só, primeira vez agora que eu estou usando explicitamente o present perfect. O present perfect é um tempo verbal muito interessante. Have you ever spoken in public? Ele quer dizer alguma coisa. Ele sempre implica algo do passado, mas que também remete ao presente. Okay? Have you ever spoken in public? Any time in your life, have you ever, in the sense of all the time in your life, from when you were born, baby, till this present moment. Suppose you spoke to somebody, spoke in public yesterday. So have you ever? Yes, I have spoken. I have spoken in public. Okay? So, have you ever spoken in public? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay, again, yes or no answer. Have you ever spoken in public? Yes, I have spoken in public. Or no, I haven't spoken in public. Ok? Yes or no answer. Então, você pode responder isso de duas maneiras, sim ou não. Sim, eu já falei em público. Não, eu nunca falei em público. To how many people? I have spoken to over 200 people, for example. Or I have spoken only to 10 people. How many? Ok? Quantas pessoas? How did you feel? Again, now is a descriptive question. It's asking you to describe the situation. How did you feel? Well, I felt nervous at first, but then I felt more confident. Then I warmed up in the past, and started to relax a bit more. So whatever is your answer, okay? How did you feel? I felt in the past. Okay. Number 4. What do you believe is the best way to motivate someone to achieve their goals in life? Now pay attention to this question. What do you believe is the best way to motivate someone to achieve their goals in life? I believe the best way to motivate someone to achieve their goals in life is to study hard, is to work hard, to stay focused, to stay determined, to be confident. So what do you believe is the best way? Not what is the best way. There's a difference in that. When I ask, what is the best way to motivate somebody to achieve their goals in life? The best way to motivate somebody or someone to achieve their goals in life is to believe in themselves, is to feel determined, to feel confident, so on and so forth. But there's a difference because I say, what do you believe? So it's your belief, okay? It's not the absolute truth. Então, nessa pergunta, eu estou perguntando o que você acredita que é a melhor forma de motivar alguém a alcançar os seus goals, os seus ideais na vida, os seus objetivos na vida. Então, não é qual é a melhor forma de motivar alguém, não. É o que você acredita. What do you believe is the best way to motivate someone to achieve their goals in life? You could repeat the same structure exactly like that. I believe the best way to motivate someone to achieve their goals in life is to, e aí vem um verbo ou o que você vai querer dizer. Is to study hard, or is to read inspirational books, is to hang out with positive people, ok? Então, vai depender da sua resposta, você vai simplesmente copiar toda a estrutura e no final você vai dar as opções que você acredita que é a melhor opção. Okidoki. Eu estou sempre batendo nessa tecla de você copiar a estrutura da pergunta, porque é a forma mais fácil para a gente não se perder e manter a coerência da conversa. Porque numa conversa, às vezes a gente se perde. É claro, também, que eu estou querendo que você use o máximo de palavras possível, porque você vai estar cada vez mais assim, falando e usando, articulando mais. Claro que você pode minimizar e ser bastante minimalista e só usar palavras-chave, mas numa conversa, eu acho que a ideia da fluência é quanto mais articulação você tiver, mais rica vai ser a sua conversa com a pessoa. Number 5. Have you ever felt that you could not achieve something specifically? Have you ever felt that you could not achieve something specifically? Yes or no. You see? Again, the question is simply stating, is actually demanding an answer, yes or no. Have you ever felt that you could not achieve something specifically? Yes, I've felt, contracted form, I felt I could not become a successful musician. For example, in my own case, I felt that I could not become rich. I felt I could not travel around the world with my family, for example. Now, the second part is, how did you amend the situation? Pay attention to this. How did you amend the situation? Amend is like to fix. How did you fix the situation? Because probably if you felt you could not achieve something, maybe you felt sad, maybe you could have felt frustrated or irritated, mad, whatever. So how did you fix the situation? Well, I started to play in small festivals, and I felt happy about it. Or I started, again, all in the past, because the question is referring to the past. How did you amend the situation? You don't need to copy now this verb, because amend is a very generic verb. It's suggesting how did you deal with the situation? How did you fix it? And you can say, I went to live in another country, depending on the first answer, of course. I got married to a different person, whatever is the situation. Portuguese version. Você já sentiu, have you ever, alguma vez na vida, esse ever sempre dá a ideia de em algum momento, tá? Have you ever felt that you could not achieve something specific? Que você não conseguia, desculpa, que você não conseguiu alcançar algo específico? Como é que você lidou com essa situação? Amend, de novo, como é que você arrumou, deu um jeito na situação, tá? Então, esse have you ever felt, de novo, ele te pede uma resposta, sim ou não. Você já sentiu que você não conseguiu alcançar alguma coisa? Sim ou não? E como é que você lidou com isso? Tá? Então, é diferente os tempos verbais. Aqui, primeiro pergunta do genérico, alguma vez na sua vida, desde o momento que você nasceu até agora. E how did you amend the situation? Aqui já é uma estrutura de simple past, presente de passado simples. Então, ele está te perguntando especificamente em algum momento, quando aquilo aconteceu, que você se sentiu que não conseguia alcançar algo, como é que você consertou a situação? Aí sim é pontual. I went traveling. I felt, okay, have you ever felt that you could not achieve something specifically? Yes. I felt I could not become successful in my own country. Okay? And how did you amend the situation? So I went traveling and I started to work in another country. Okay? Então, uma pergunta de um passado genérico, assim, no sentido de que algum momento na sua vida, e a outra é pontual. How did you amend the situation? Como é que você consertou aquela situação específica? Okay? Number 6. What do you think are the 3 main reasons why people don't achieve their goals in life? What do you think are the 3 main reasons why people don't achieve their goals in life? Well, I think the 3 main reasons why people don't achieve their goals in life are, what do you think are the 3 main reasons? I think the three main reasons are lack of confidence, lack of focus, lack of determination. And now the word lack is very important because these questions already implying something negative in the sense that people could not achieve their goals in life. So what do you think are the three main reasons? I think, okay, repeating the structure, I think the three main reasons why people don't achieve their goals in life are lack of this, or too much confidence sometimes, you can also say that, are too much arrogance, or it could be that as well. So either lack of something or, the exaggeration of something else, too much of something else. Em português, o que você pensa, né? O que você acha que são as três razões, as três principais razões pelas quais as pessoas não alcançam os seus ideais na vida. Então, de novo, uma pergunta enorme dessa, é claro que você pode ser, como a gente fala, de bullet points, né? E direto nos pontos-chave. Lack of confidence, too much arrogance, or lack of focus. Mas, de novo, estamos querendo trabalhar articulação. Um exercício que eu sugiro é você sempre repetir a estrutura. I think the three main reasons why people don't achieve their goals are. Number one, number two, number three. E aí eu usei a palavra lack of, a falta de. So, lack of confidence, lack of focus, lack of determination. Tem outra forma de responder isso? Claro que tem. Você poderia contar uma historinha, escrever uma pequena redação. I think that people sometimes they don't have enough focus and they don't work hard enough. And consequently, they don't feel motivated enough, ok? Então você poderia também contar uma historinha e não necessariamente repetir a estrutura. A estrutura é meio que assim, é uma, sabe, na piscina, a raia, para a gente não se perder, não sair nadando pela piscina toda, é uma forma de você ir guiando a sua conversa, tá? Antes que você se sinta confiante o bastante para poder improvisar na sua resposta. Okay, number 7. What advice would you give to a friend who is struggling with that? Struggling with that. Struggling with what? With the fact, okay, of not achieving their goals in life. That's what I'm asking. So, first I'm asking what are the three main reasons why people don't achieve their goals in life, and then I'm adding, what advice would you give to a friend? So my suggested answer would be, I would advise a friend who's struggling with that, or who's struggling to achieve their goals in life, that they should do therapy. They should practice meditation. They should practice mindful yoga or mindful meditation or yoga. They should. Why they should? Because what advice would you give? I would tell them in a different way. I would tell them to pay more attention to the details. I would tell them, or I would advise them to be more confident. I would advise them to hang out with positive people. Então, estou só repetindo a estrutura da pergunta. Que conselho você daria para um amigo que está tendo dificuldades com isso, com aquilo que, de novo, estou referindo à pergunta 6, que é o fato de não alcançar os seus goals na vida, os seus ideais na vida, seus objetivos na vida, desculpa. Então, I would advise them, or I would advise a friend who is struggling with that, or who is struggling with not achieving. This is interesting. I would advise a friend who's struggling with not achieving their goals in life by suggesting, okay, another structure, by suggesting them to do therapy, for example, to forgive themselves, whatever is the situation. Então, a resposta pode ser de vários formatos. De novo, sempre o porto seguro é a estrutura da pergunta, ok? What is success in your opinion? Simple answer, in my opinion, success is when you feel happy about yourself and with the others around you. In my opinion, success is to do everything your heart wishes. What is success in your opinion? Success is the ability to move freely as you feel, in my opinion. Então você pode colocar esse in my opinion no começo ou no final. Você pode ir direto para a resposta e depois acrescentar in my opinion, ou simplesmente in my opinion, success is, simplesmente copiando a estrutura da pergunta. Okay, I hope this has given you some clarity, has given you some suggestions for your answers, okay? And that you will improve your own answers according to my suggestions. And I see you in the next video class. Take care.